Have you ever wondered how it would feel to see the Earth from space, to float weightlessly among the stars? Is space tourism the future? Imagine gazing down at the swirling blues and greens of our home planet, experiencing the profound silence of the cosmos. This is the promise of space tourism, a concept that could redefine our relationship with the universe and alter our perspective of Earth. Space tourism is not just a dream anymore, it's becoming a reality. The journey of space tourism is an incredible story that started with a single daring step. Imagine, if you will, the mid-20th century. The space race was in full swing, with nations vying to claim the final frontier. It was an era of firsts: the first man in space, the first woman, the first moon landing. But amidst the geopolitical rivalry and scientific milestones, a seed was planted. The idea of space not just as a battlefield or laboratory, but as a destination. In the decades that followed, this notion simmered on the back burner of public consciousness. It wasn't until the dawn of the new millennium that it truly began to take shape. The pivotal moment came when a man named Dennis Tito, a private citizen with a dream, took a leap of faith and a considerable sum of money to become the first space tourist. Tito, a multimillionaire and former NASA scientist, embarked on his historic voyage in 2001, hitching a ride on a Russian Soyuz spacecraft to the International Space Station. The price tag? A cool $20 million. His journey, while criticized by some as a frivolous indulgence, marked a seismic shift in our approach to space travel. It signaled the birth of commercial space tourism. This was no small feat. It required overcoming countless technical and regulatory hurdles. But perhaps more importantly, it required a shift in mindset. Space, once the exclusive domain of trained astronauts and cosmonauts, was suddenly within reach of ordinary people, provided they had the means, of course. In the years that followed, a handful of other brave souls followed in Tito's footsteps. Each journey, each new space tourist, helped to establish space tourism as a legitimate industry, and not just a billionaire's folly. It was a slow and gradual process, fraught with challenges and setbacks, but the momentum was undeniable. These early pioneers paved the way for what we see unfolding today. The early 21st century marked a shift in space exploration from government-led programs to private enterprises. This change was not just a footnote in the annals of space history, but a revolution that redefined the trajectories of humankind's journey to the stars. Enter SpaceX, founded by visionary Elon Musk. SpaceX transformed the industry with the introduction of reusable rockets, a concept that was once just a sci-fi fantasy. The Falcon and Dragon spacecrafts not only ferry supplies to the International Space Station, but have also transported astronauts, marking a new era of commercial space travel. Not far behind is Blue Origin, the brainchild of another entrepreneurial titan, Jeff Bezos. What sets Blue Origin apart is its focus on building a future where millions of people can live and work in space. Their New Shepard spacecraft is designed to take tourists on suborbital joyrides, offering a few precious minutes of weightlessness and a stunning view of our blue planet. Then we have Virgin Galactic, the ambitious venture of Sir Richard Branson. Virgin Galactic is not just about reaching space, it's about experiencing it. Their Spaceship Two is a suborbital spaceplane that promises a unique, immersive experience for space tourists, complete with luxurious amenities and panoramic windows for a breathtaking view of Earth. These industry heavyweights are not alone. Numerous other startups and enterprises around the globe are joining the race, each contributing their unique vision and innovations to the burgeoning space tourism industry. These private companies, backed by their technological prowess and relentless pursuit of the final frontier, have not only revolutionized the way we approach space exploration, but have also democratized it. Space, once the exclusive playground of a few superpower nations, is now a realm where private enterprises, and potentially even ordinary individuals, can stake their claim. Indeed, the rise of private space companies is a testament to human ingenuity and entrepreneurial spirit. They have reimagined what is possible, challenging the old norms and breaking boundaries in pursuit of a future where space travel is not just for astronauts, but for everyone. These private companies are turning the dream of space tourism into a commercial reality. Today, we stand at the cusp of a new era in space tourism. As we speak, the industry is experiencing a rapid evolution like never before. The current state of space tourism is a fascinating blend of recent developments, milestones, and future plans, all pointing towards an exciting future. Let's take a moment to appreciate the successful civilian flights that have taken place. In the past few years, we've seen ordinary people, just like you and me, take the journey of a lifetime. From the first civilian to pay his way to the International Space Station to the recent commercial space flights, these missions have proven that space is no longer a domain reserved for astronauts alone. The ticket to the stars has become more accessible, and it's only going to get easier from here on out. This newfound accessibility is largely thanks to the rise of private space companies. These pioneers have been breaking barriers and pushing boundaries, making what was once a pipe dream into a reality. The likes of SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Virgin Galactic have demonstrated that commercial space travel is not only possible, but it's also viable and sustainable. These companies aren't stopping at just passenger flights, though. They're currently developing ambitious projects to further revolutionize the industry. From plans for lunar tourism to concepts for floating space hotels, the future of space tourism is looking brighter than ever. And it's not just the private sector that's contributing to this growth. Governments and space agencies around the world are also playing a crucial role. They're setting up regulatory frameworks, providing funding, and even partnering with these private companies to ensure that the industry continues to thrive. So, where does this leave us? Well, it's safe to say that we're in the middle of a space tourism boom. And the best part? This is just the beginning. We're just scratching the surface of what's possible in space tourism. Space tourism is no longer a distant dream, but a burgeoning industry. With each passing day, we're getting closer to making space travel as common as catching a flight to your favorite vacation spot. The future is here, and it's looking up, literally. As we look to the future, the possibilities for space tourism are endless. Indeed, the horizon of space tourism is limitless and rapidly expanding. Imagine, if you will, a time when moon vacations are as commonplace as a trip to the beach. Picture the thrill of floating in zero gravity, the awe-inspiring view of Earth from the moon, or perhaps even Mars. The advancements in technology and engineering required to make this a reality are monumental but achievable. As we continue to innovate and push the boundaries of what is possible, we can expect to see more and more incredible developments in the field of space tourism. However, the journey to making space tourism a mainstream activity is not without its challenges. The cost of space travel remains prohibitive for the average person. Safety concerns, too, are paramount. As we move forward, it's essential that we continue to prioritize the safety and well-being of space tourists, ensuring that all necessary precautions are taken to protect them. Moreover, the environmental impact of space tourism is a concern. Spacecrafts produce a significant amount of greenhouse gases, which contribute to global warming. As we forge ahead, it's crucial that we find ways to minimize the environmental footprint of space travel. Yet, amid these challenges, the future of space tourism holds incredible potential. The prospect of everyday people exploring space is not only exciting, but also transformative. It could profoundly change our relationship with space, making it a place not just for astronauts and scientists, but for all of us. Imagine the sense of unity and perspective that could come from more people experiencing the overview effect, the profound cognitive shift in awareness reported by astronauts during spaceflight when viewing the Earth from outer space. In the end, space tourism is about more than just vacations or thrill-seeking. It's about the human spirit, the drive to explore, to push boundaries, to seek out the unknown. It's about making space a place where we all belong. The future of space tourism is wide open, and it's an exciting time to be a part of it. So, what does the journey of space tourism tell us? We've journeyed through the cosmos of space tourism, from its fledgling days to the present, and even peeked into what the future might hold. It's been quite the ride, hasn't it? In the beginning, space tourism was a dream, a concept that seemed far too advanced for its time. Yet it was this dream that sparked the curiosity and ignited the ambitions of many, leading to the birth of a new industry. Private companies have played an instrumental role in this journey. They've shattered the notion that space is solely the domain of government entities, opening up new possibilities and making space more accessible. From SpaceX to Blue Origin, these companies have been at the forefront, revolutionizing space travel and making the dream of space tourism a tangible reality. The current state of space tourism is both exciting and promising. We're not just talking about launching satellites or sending astronauts to the International Space Station anymore. We're talking about ordinary people, like you and me, having the chance to experience the awe-inspiring beauty of the cosmos. Looking ahead, the future of space tourism is brighter than ever. With advancements in technology and the decreasing costs of space travel, it's not too far-fetched to imagine a future where space vacations are as common as a trip to the beach. As we gaze up at the stars, we can't help but wonder, will the next vacation spot be in space?